Bonjour! This is your Donald Duck deep voice sounding host Ian Austin, and welcome to another edition of Friday Night Fright. And on this edition, I'm going to be watching Paranormal Activity. Ooh, isn't that going to be a bit of a laugh? I got my Dark Coke, not Dark Pepsi, because Acid didn't have Dark Pepsi, so self Dark Coke. I got my Dairy Milk chocolates, which I thought were Oreos, but aren't Oreos. Open those, bit like practicing my experience, and yep, brand new tradition start to podcast, opening up with Paramount Pictures with like thank families of Micah Sloat and Katie Featherston in San Diego Police Department. Automatically it's slice of bullshit because this is a movie, this isn't real life. You're trying to portray it like it's real life. It's not real life, it's a movie. They're not going to release a movie where people actually died. They're not going to do it. Anyway, Micah should be known as an asshole, and he has a camera because this is found footage. My favourite genre is found footage, and he's now outside and he's recording the street, and get a little title card pop up, San Diego, California, September 18th, 2006. My God, this took place 13 years ago, 13 odd bits years ago. And it's Katie Featherston, who would totally not be face of this franchise moving forward. Oh my, oh, so good. No. These look like real people, by which I mean they don't look like fake Hollywood people, but Micah's a typically Hollywood douchebag, which is strange because this was improvised. Oh, God knows. Katie walks into the new house and I should put subtitles on for her. No, not subtitles. Shit. We'll improvise. That's what the actor's doing anyway. We'll improvise. House looks like shit. DVD collection is disgusting. Looks like it's a picture of Arnold Schwarzenegger in background. And just so you guys know how it's going to work for the next batch of weeks, as I cover all of the Paranormal Activity movies, including, if I can get hold of it, the Japanese one. I don't know how I'm going to get hold of that one, but I'll try, because it's part of continuity apparently. Next batch of weeks are going to work me covering one of these movies a week and doing a condensed Hannibal Watch recap, and which may or may not be true. As I want to do something different, I feel like, I don't know whether it's a problem with Anchor's cataloguing of stats or anything, but it seems like viewership's dropped a bit, so I'm going to try something different, because I think that's what you do, that's what WWE's doing at the moment. By which I mean I'm going to go back to what this was at the start. First two episodes, this podcast was me just commenting over a movie. And the first episode is the most hits, so why not do that again? Anyway, Mike is being an arsehole in the kitchen. He's pissed about the knife. It's one of those movies that tries to blur fact and fiction, by the way, because the actors and characters share the same first name, which I think was because director had never made movie for and thought, I'm just going to shout at them directions. And I figured that I might as well just have one name, because then if I forget the character's name, it won't matter because it's the actor's name. Also, it should have known that this is a heavily improvised movie apparently, so while I won't make aspersions over how these two act in real life, I would say I don't think Micah comes across particularly well in this movie at all. But then again, it's an edited movie, so I'm sure it's thousands of hours of footage where he's probably a really nice guy, but that's not what he wants in the movie. He wanted a bit of a jackass for him and a bit of a layabout for Katie. So she's listening to music and cutting up string. And Mike is pissing about in the kitchen. So, riveting so far. What are you watching on TV? Supernatural. Is that Supernatural? No. I don't know what I watch on TV. Probably Supernatural. Oh, now she's at her desk. So, as this movie has no clear-cut sense of what time. Unless there's title card, you'll never know how much time passed between shots. It'll just never tell you. It doesn't care. Katie is totally not doing some witch stuff. And now in a They have a lot of pointless debates that are contradicted by sequel. Oh, now Michael's playing guitar. And oh, Katie heard something. Michael ignores her because he's playing guitar. And she's like, hey, it interrupted my sewing. I heard a noise. And Michael's like, what? No. He didn't. And that's their dynamic for the next 80 or so minutes. When Michael reluctantly gets up to investigate. And with his camera records the kitchen because why not? Also, you will notice there's no pictures of Katie's sister or any of family anywhere in the house. That's a plot point. It's not a plot point. It's not a plot point at all for this movie. But it's something going forward to think about. You know? Does she not have any family? Well, you have to watch sequels to find out. But the answer is yes. Yes, she does. It's just this franchise is worse paced out than Lost in terms of what happens when and mysteries and shit like that. And Katie's laughing now, and we get our first attempt of a character panel at 50 to try and record a sex tape, which is one of the running gags of the series, that they have a video camera, this guy living with a woman, and why not record sex tape? And that seems to be the defining motivation for Micah in this movie and another character in one of the other movies. They really just want to have sex and go on camera, which, you know, it's fine. More power to them, I guess, but it doesn't exactly make for riveting footage. Having a man say, hey, let's record this, and woman goes, no, and laughs, and man says, no, let's do it, and then that goes on for a couple of minutes. That's not riveting screen time or anything. Anyway, he's setting up cameras everywhere because they may or may not have a gremlin or ghost or whatever. Katie's in the bathroom, getting ready, and he's got another camera, and he's recording her in the mirror getting ready for bed, and she's like, don't record me, and he's sort of like, but I have to, and she's like, no, and he's like, I have to, your director told me. And she breaks footage and says, no, see, you can't say the director told you. We're trying to act like this is real. And Micah's like, no, shit, cut. So they cut, and Micah's recording a laptop now. And a very small bed. That's not a very big bed. That's odd. This whole house looks odd. And Katie starts throwing pillows everywhere, and they start unmaking bed. Oh, apparently it's too warm, so you need it to remove a bunch of blankets off bed. But when you've done that earlier. But he turns the lights off, and it's 11:23. Nope, that's 11:24:03 p.m. And Mike is getting in bed. And night 1, September 18th, 2006. Ooh, we're getting countdown. And they get in bed, and they snuggle up, and I guess that sex tape isn't happening. Micah tries a bit, but Katie's like, no, so they spoon. And, time's moving forward. And you'll notice they left the bedroom door open, which up to this day, I don't know why they did that. I'd never leave mine open. I have to shut mine. It's a weird quirk thing. Oh, now it's 2:08 a.m. The next day, 17th of wherever the fuck it is. And this is the first example of, in one of these movies, nothing happening. You get the static shots, which I kind of like a static shot now and again. But it just, in this case, it's just set up for later on, I guess. But nothing really happens that evening. They wake up next morning. Katie looks refreshed. She's like, I slept. And Mike is like, I'm going to record you in your bed. And she's like, no. See, I only had time to put a bit of makeup on. And when Micah is pissing around with the camera again, I guess. Coin.net on his t-shirt. I don't know what that is. I don't understand that reference. And he's talking Katie, who's off camera. And she's reminded him not to break character. And he's like, but if character's name is the actor's name, then how do I know if I'm in character or not? And when Katie's downstairs, and oh shit, the car keys are on the floor. Why are car keys on the floor? Oh, so she can bend over and we can see her cleavage. Okay, fair enough. I don't. When in Rome. Anyway, she seems to be wearing less now than she wore in bed, which is interesting, I guess. Anyway, they're going swimming in the swimming pool outside because we need to relate to these characters. And how else do you relate to characters other than them having a swimming pool and no jobs and video cameras and being a pissed about all day. So that's the most relatable thing on the planet, surely. Micah flashes the finger at Katie, and he does the baiting, reeling in, and then gives the middle finger again, which is wonderful. Noticing background, they have a bunch of pool toys, so it's clear that they do have relatives who are young, but we just don't know who they are. And now Katie's got the camera, and she's recording a monologue about her dreams, her hopes, her aspirations, when in Rome and such things. And Mike is at a computer because he works in computer business, and he's pissing about documents and so like, don't look at my documents. And Katie's like, why not? And he's like, they're confidential. And Katie's like, define what exactly you do in computer business. And Mike is like, computers, IT, leave me alone, numbers. There's numbers on the screen because clearly Mike is a numbers man. But we never get any elaboration on what he actually does. It's just computers, Kate, computers. 2006, I'm in computer business. And then Mike is like, no, can we cut? And Kate's like, we can't cut. This is meant to be an actual movie, Micah. Oh, and they hear the ice cream truck outside because Mike is going mad. Katie doesn't hear anything. Mike's sort of like, I hear the ice cream truck, honey, I want some ice cream. And Katie's like, no, you can't have any. And Mike is like, ice cream, I want some ice cream. And Katie's sort of like, can we talk about noise I heard last night? I was playing. Micah said that he was playing guitar. The guitar was the noise was guitar, and Katie storms out of the room. Later on, he's got a camera in her face, and she's trying to be serious, but she's corpsing. And then she's trying to stay in character, but Micah's making her corpse, and she's getting really upset. And she walks off saying, Micah, we're fucking up the scene again. And she walks outside, says, I'm going to get some ice cream. Micah's stuff like, I thought you didn't hear about the ice cream. Oh, and here's Father Herring. Father Red Herring appears, and he's like, my children, yes, I will take a water. They start asking about the plot, and they're sort of like, Father Herring, do you believe in ghosts? He's like, I'm a Catholic priest. I technically do, because of demons and all of that, but I don't really want to get into this. This feels blasphemous. Kate's sort of like, look, can you bless my house? And Micah's like, he's not doing that. And Kate's sort of like, why? And Micah's like, look, this dude's not bless my house because his name's Herring, okay? First name Red, Father Red Herring. He's not coming to bless our house. This is blatantly a misdirection. Katie gets furious at this point and says to Micah, you don't seem to understand. We're not meant to be acting like this is a movie. His name is actually meant to be Father Red Herring, but we're not meant to think that's strange. The fact you think that's strange is ruining the movie. So Micah gets back in frame and scene and records Father Red Herring, who starts talking about his adventures overseas, his the many exorcisms he's performed, including one on a little kid in the 1970s. And at this point, Kate is trying to keep a straight face. Micah's getting furious because he knows that this fucker is referencing The Exorcist. Father Red Herring starts writing down, asking if they've ever used a Ouija board, because why not? Anyway, I'm going to have enough chocolate, so. This movie is rubbish. I'll watch some utter shit. Anyway, Katie's describing the ghost demon thingy, and she's categorically saying it's not the devil, which is annoying Father Red Herring, because he thinks it's the devil, and she's really getting angry about it. She's like, I know it's a ghost, but can touch objects. But then Father Red Herring, because it's my child ghosts are incorporeal. Katie's sort of like, what? And he's sort of like, ghosts can't touch objects. They can move objects using telekinesis, but they can't touch them. Micah points out that this is all really dumb because it's not a ghost. At worst, it's a little wee tiny dwarf. It's a little mistress dwarf. Father Red Herring says that doesn't make any sense because dwarfs aren't ghosts. This rousing conversation goes on and on. I have to make my own fun sometimes. It's just still going on, for fuck's sake. This is why you need scripts, people. This is why you need scripts for movies. So that scenes don't drag on for no reason whatsoever, like this one. Because nothing's happening. And I know, Paranormal Activity, part of the fun of these movies is nothing happens in the whole movie until the end, and then you get a big moment. But essentially, my issue of Paranormal Activity movies is basically first 5 minutes of Supernatural episode, first 3 minutes now, first 2 minutes now. I don't even know if they do the monster pre-credits anymore. Like first 2 minutes of episode before Sam and Dean turn up, where something bad happens. That's it. This shit stretched. Like, you can imagine Sam and Dean coming at the end of the episode being like, well, we'll do a fucking ghost, you know? Anyway, Father Terran is in Katie's bedroom now. She's sat on bed and he's sort of like, well, what happens in here? She's like, oh, there's lots of banging and noises in here. So like, well, any nails? She's like, there's some nailing, yeah. He's like, oh, well. About crucifixion. She's like, well, me and Mike are into some weird shit, but, you know, there is wood and there's nailing, but like crucifixion, barbed wire, it's a bit much, you know. Wait, she shows him all her camera equipment and shit, and Mike is still recording them like an arsehole. And Father Terran's like, look, I don't want to be on camera. And they're like, you need to be on camera. And he's pointing out, okay, in context of this universe, whether you're pissing this ghost off by recording it. You're pissing me off by recording me. I don't want to be on fucking camera. This ghost certainly doesn't want to be on camera. How are you not figuring this out? He's all but saying, Katie, to break up with Micah. He's like, I'm not going to be a movie after this. Look, I'm going to have to leave now because you are really pissing me off, and I can feel in my soul that the ghost is fucking furious. He's going to fuck you up, Micah. This ghost, demon, troll, pig, boy thing, whatever. Micah, he's going to fuck you up. Red Herring explains in no unsimple terms to Katie, you need to leave. You need to run. You need to ditch this guy. You need to get out of here. And he points at Micah, you need to stop recording this ghost. This ghost is pissed off, Micah. I'm legit serious. This ghost, I can hear him in my ear right now. He's gonna fuck you up, Micah. He's gonna fuck you up. He's gonna take a gun and pop it up your ass till the trigger goes click. And then he calmly says, Christianity dictates that I can't have an official stance on this, but you be fucked. And then he starts drawing a picture for them. It's neither Katie or Micah understands what he's talking about, and Micah's being a dick and asking really leading questions. And all those DVDs in background are blurry, but I think there's a copy of Mallrats. I think there's a Blair Witch. I think there's a Cabin Fever. I think there's a Chernobyl Diaries. Was that even out yet? I don't know. No, probably not. This kit started the found footage craze, surely. Anyway, Red Herring, he's kind of outstayed with Wakeham at this point. You know, like, he's blatantly Red Herring. Anyway, he hands her a card and says, look, if you're really in trouble, call Father McBadass. He deals with ghosts. Call Father McBadass if you're in trouble and he'll save the day. Katie shuts the door, turns to Mike and goes, what the fuck? And later on, she's brushing her teeth and she's furious. She's like, Micah. He's like, what? He's like, you embarrassed me in front of Father Red Herring. Micah's like, I didn't do shit. She's like, he told you to put the camera away. And you're still recording me. He's like, yeah, because I want to make a documentary. He's like, what about? You work in computers. He's sort of like, yeah, but YouTube fame. Katie's still brushing her teeth. She's like, Micah, this ghost might actually kill us. And Mike's sort of like, no, he's going to kill me, Katie. He's going to fuck me up. He's going to put a gun up my ass and pull the trigger. It goes click. And Katie points out that maybe Micah shouldn't be making fun of this ghost, you know? Maybe be taking this a little more seriously. He's sort of like, yeah, you know what I should be taking more seriously? I'm going to make a sexy tape. I'm going to make a sexy tape, Kate. Katie's sort of like, I'm literally taking a shit. She's next door. Michael's sort of like, yeah, sexy tape. And he looks in the mirror, so we're gonna have the sets on tape. Oh man, I'm a ghost. Look at my ectoplasm. Later on, Katie's in bed. Mike's sort of like, Kate, let's fuck. She's sort of like, okay. He's like, let's fuck on camera. She's like, I told you, I don't want to do that. And Michael's sort of like, no, it's okay. It's for a movie. We'll go to Cannes. We'll be an art house movie. And Katie's sort of like looking and sort of, no, I don't actually want to fuck you, right? He's sort of like, no, it's okay. It's for a movie. She's like, well, no. Anyway, later on, the camera's been turned off and back on. And Michael's sort of like, totally fucked. And Katie's sort of like, just laughs. And Michael's sort of like, yeah, I got in there. Got deep. And Katie's like, oh, and camera cuts again. And that's night 3, September 20th, 2006. And it's past midnight. Oh, and speed up. Oh, we're going forward in time, dudes. And now it's 2:08:59. Because nothing good happens after 1:30. Oh, the door's open again because they're arseholes. Maybe they try and let some of the stink out. I don't know. Anyway, and nothing's happening. Oh, the door is moving shut. The ghost it's moved the door slightly. Oh wow. Oh no. Oh no. No. Oh, it's moved the other way. Oh no. This isn't good. This is bad for our two main characters. What are they going to do? The door opens slightly and then shuts slightly. Oh. And we move through time again, and it's 5:20, 6:14 a.m. And why are these two fucking layabouts getting up? Micah is woken up by the alarm, and he looks at camera. He's like, "Dudes, man, I'm gonna watch the sets." And then goes over and strokes Katie's hair. It's like, "Yeah, I fucked you last night." And then goes over. So like, Kate, what's the sets tape? Kate's like, "I don't want to watch it. I didn't even want to be in it, to be honest." He's like, watch it. Look at the door. She's like, what? He's like, look at the door. And, the door moves. And he's sort of like, look at that shit, Kate. That is proof. And Kate's sort of like, sorry, I was saying there was a ghost and you said there wasn't. Now you're saying there is. He's saying, I'm saying there's some weird shit. And I think I can see a little tiny man behind the door. Katie says, you can't. And says, look, can you stop doing this shit? I told you about my childhood, about tiny little man behind the door, and I don't want to go through that again. Micah's sort of like, Kate, what if it wasn't tiny little man? I want to talk about this, Micah. I want to talk about shit. Let's cut. And when Micah's playing guitar later on, because he's having some downtime, waiting for the investors from Tokyo to come back, and he hears something off camera. So he grabs his camera and runs, and Katie's there, and something. I don't know what's happened. Oh. What? Is that dog shit? I don't know. Oh, there's a fly. Oh, there's a flying bathroom. Oh, no. The ghost is possessing the fly. And Mike is sort of like, oh, my God, okay, no. So he's sort of like, So he grabs up a paper and he's sort of like, no, ghost, don't kill us. And ghost is like, fly is like, I'm going to kill you, Mike. And he's sort of like, you get outside. He's like, don't put me outside. I'm coming for you, Micah. I'm coming for you, boy. Anyway, we cut that scene and Ghost flies outside. He's like, I'll get back in, Micah. Yo, I was going to let me back in later on, Micah. So he's testing out the door. He's sort of like, Kate, look. Air. It's not Tiny Little Man. The door was powered by air. And later on in book, he's in bed reading a book called Demons, Witches, and Necromancy. And he's sort of like, Kate, this book's fucked up. You know about shit? These people, they fuck the dead, Kate. They fuck the dead. It's disgusting. And Katie's like, can you not talk about this? Because I'm still freaked out about you implying there's tiny little man behind our door last night, pushing open clothes like he's fucking a bellhop or doorman or something. Michael's like, I think there's some serious shit here. I think, look at these tits on this demon. Look at this demon from the dick. What is going on? And he's like, look, it's an orgy. It's Kate, this book's full of orgies. Kate points out, Mike, I don't think this is a book about the demons. I think you're reading some fucked up porn. And Mike is like, the tits on this demon. Jesus, Kate, look at them. Huge. Almost as big as yours. And when Mike's sort of like, Katie, I've had some thought. We just make enough sex tape. Kate's like, no. And Mike is like, why? And she's like, because now I'm scared there's a little man behind my door who may or may not be able to possess a fly. This is thoughts you put in my head, Micah. You've messed with Katie's head. You've messed with her head. If I'm trying to get in Kate's cat there, you've messed with her head. Like, you're messing about, Micah. She's sat in bed. She's like, I can't sleep now. He's like, why? So, because I think the tiny little man behind the door he's going to get me. He's going to get me. He's going to murder you. He's going to get me. He's going to take me back to the land of tiny people. I'm sorry. It's just not early on Saturday, on a Saturday even. Having our own fun with the idea that the monster in this movie is a wee little man from the land of tiny people. He wants to get. And when Mike has set up the security alarm, so like, Katie, look, the security we've set up is more potent and cannot be broken by wee little man. I was just messing with you. Wait, so like, look, Katie, there's nothing downstairs. I'm recording everything. There's what's that? Oh, it's a door. But then he thinks, oh, I better explore downstairs again. He's like, where are you? Is there a tiny little man downstairs? Here's a voice back saying, I'm gonna kill you. And Mike is like, yeah, you ain't shit. You're outside, little fly man. And now it's night 5. It's September 22nd, 2006. It's 2:54 a.m. And the tiny little wee man is no longer possessing Fly. I'm sure he's trying to figure out where you get back into the house. But how's he going to do it? Oh, wait. Whoa. Some movement? Oh, Katie, what's up? Oh, man. Oh, shit. The tiny little man. I think he's invisible. I think he can turn invisible. And Katie freaks out because something touched her. Something brushed her leg or hair or something like that. And she's petrified. Mike is sort of like, it's okay. No tiny little man's going to hurt you. And Mike's sort of like, I don't even think he exists. And Kate's like, he does exist. And Mike is like, no, it's fine. It's all good. Anyway, she freaks out. She thinks she hears the noise. And Micah hears it too. And he's like, Katie, I swear to God, if there's a tiny little man, I'm going to fuck him up for you, Katie. That's what I'll do for you, because I'll make a sex tape with you and I want to make a sequel. And so like, Katie, record this. I'm going to beat this little man up. And Mike's like, where are you, little man? Where the fuck are you? It's like, you come out here, I'm going to fuck you up. You threaten to fuck me up, I'll beat you, pulp, little man. You break into my house, the rules are off. Micah's exploring. It's like, there ain't no little man here, Kate. There ain't no little man here. Go to bed. You just thought you heard something. I thought I heard something. It's all good. You're going to leave the lights on. Going to leave the door open, Katie. I'm going to leave the door open. But I'm with you. You ain't got to be scared. You just cut up to Micah. It's one weird-ass move. Anyway, next day, Kate sat on the couch and she looks pensive, as is her wont. And she's like, I can't sleep. I'm scared. That tiny little man's back. Oh, one of the friends is over. Yay. And they're chilling out, doing stuff. And his friend is like, Micah, can you fuck off? Me and Katie need to discuss tiny little man. Micah's like, Kate, is this woman going to be in the sequel? Kate's like, Micah, fuck off. He's like, does your friend get a name? She's like, Micah, fuck off. He's like, I'm just saying, Katie, we spent a lot of time with this woman who's your friend, and I kind of feel like in the event that we die, she might be an important character going forward. So what's her name? And Kate's sort of like, Micah, will you fuck off? This woman, damn it. Bonnie's my friend, Bonnie. Micah's sort of like, but is she going to be in there again? And then change that. So like, Bonnie, what do you know about tiny little wee men? Bonnie's like, what? He's sort of like, what do you know about tiny little men who can turn into flies and turn invisible? And may or may not have telekinesis. And Bonnie's like, I think I should go because I'm literally just here because you need enough character. I don't want anything to do with this. Mike is sort of like, look, you're Kate's friend. Surely she's told you about the tiny little man. And Bonnie's sort of like, I really feel uncomfortable being here. I don't feel like this is my place to say anything. You guys need to just sort this out. Mike is sort of like, Bonnie, I'm losing my patience. I'm going to put my headphones on. And Bonnie is gone. We'll never see Bonnie again. That's what really pissed me off, though. Because I know they didn't plan this franchise out in advance. But that character, Bonnie, clearly knows Katie. And clearly would know Katie's family. And we never see her again. Never see her again. And no one else thought that's strange. And when Katie stood on top of the stairs, and she's saying, hey, I'm wearing green, it's the colour of calm, and oh, it's 3:13 on night 13. What the fuck? Why were we jumping so many nights? That must be when all Bonnie stuff happened. They must have had a freeway of Bonnie, and, you know, it got weird, and Bonnie left, and she said, I'm going to speak to you again. Something. Anyway, Katie wakes up at 3:14, and sort of like thinks she hears a noise. It's a tiny little man singing Old Irish Ditty. And Mike is sort of like, can we just go to sleep? And we see nothing in the hallway, nothing. And Katie's sort of like, no, I'm going to go to sleep. I didn't hear anything. And then she wakes up and then thinks I heard something. Mike's sort of like, just go back to sleep. I'm tired. And then Katie's sort of like, no, I heard something. And Mike is like, look, if you heard something great, but you didn't, so you're going crazy. Katie's sort of like, I think I see something. And Mike is sort of like, what? What do you see? And Katie's like, no, I can't see anything. Mike's like, then why'd you say you can see something? And they hear door slamming. And they're like, shit. And tiny little man's sort of like, and Mike's like, what the fuck is going on? Get my camera. Katie, you go first. Mike's sort of like, Katie, don't you dare go downstairs. Micah runs downstairs with camera and he's like, tiny little man, I'm going, and the chandelier's swinging. And it's sort of like, you better not be on goddamn chandelier. And tiny little man's sort of like, you can't do shit. And then they hear nothing and nothing happens. But then they walk to the kitchen. And there's, they walk to the bathroom, there's nothing there. And the living room, and it's fine. And everything's where it should be. And goes through curtains and all that furniture's where it should be, and he walks into the other living room and chandeliers is swinging. This tiny little man's swing on it, humming Rocket Man to himself, but they can't hear it because they don't want to hear it. And Katie's having a moment and she's like, I don't know what's going on. Your computers are okay. Mike's sort of like, you goddamn better believe my computer's okay. My computers weren't okay, I'll fuck him up. And tiny little man's thinking, you haven't done anything yet. I'm messing with you, bro. You my bitch, bro. Anyway, they go to the bedroom and Katie is still wearing more for bed than she does in the day. And Katie's freaking out looking at camera, and Mike is looking at her, and Katie's freaking out, and Mike is looking at her, and she feels like she senses something, and something right next to her, but there isn't anything next to her. She's like, so she says, tiny little man can turn invisible, and then she stands by the door, and Mike's like, Katie, don't stand by the door, and she's like, I won't be prepared if he comes back. And so Micah looks under the bed. He's like, there's no tiny little man under it. She's like, I told you, he can sometimes turn invisible. Micah's sort of like, Katie, how the fuck are we going to beat him if he can turn invisible and turn into a fly? What are we going to do against him? What are we going to do? And Katie's like, look, I just need you to believe me. So like, well, if I believe you, that doesn't mean I can beat him, because somehow he's just magical. He's a magical little Irish creature. What do you expect me to do? I mean, next morning Katie's sorting out her hair and Micah's calling her and she's like, Micah, don't record me. And he's sort of like, look, it's just dreams. She's like, no, don't record me. I literally haven't put my makeup on yet. You arsehole. Put the camera away for 2 minutes and let me get in character. And Mike is sort of like, but you are in character. This is Katie. You're sort of like, look, there's 2 Katies. There's the actress and there's the character. And now it's the actress saying, get the fucking camera away from me. She's really getting pissed off. No, I haven't even cleaned my teeth yet, Micah. Can we not record me? Mike's sort of like, look, Orin said record you at all times. She's like, don't break character, Micah. If we're arguing, just treat it like a normal argument. So Micah walks off muttering and goes, yeah, this fucking piece of shit movie is bollocks. This ain't going to launch my career. Not even going to get a fucking sequel. It's bullshit. Fucking Bonnie is there for no reason. Think she's going to be feature again. This poor script, rubbish movie. You make any sense. Father Red Herring's bunch of bullshit. Chandelier. How can Tiny Little Man swing on chandelier? It's bullshit. Don't make any fucking sense. Katie sits him down, goes, okay, let's break this movie down. She's like, I'm scared that Tiny Little Man's going to take me away to land of time people. Mike's sort of like, I won't let that happen. She's like, you can't see him. How are you going to stop that? Mike is like, I'll burn him alive. I'll literally burn him alive. I will burn down, Katie, I will burn down this entire fucking house to stop him getting you. That's what I'll do, Katie. I'll burn down the entire fucking house. Katie points out that is a stupid idea on stupid ideas. And Mike says, Katie, I love you so much, I'll commit a massive, massive arson. Anyway, Mike is looking at the recordings from previous evening audio-wise, and he can hear the Tiny Little Man singing Rocket Man, but it's so distorted. It's like, Rocket Man, burning up the atmosphere. It's freaking him out. It's like, Katie, this shit could go on YouTube. This little man has the most beautiful voice I've ever heard. Katie's like, I remember that voice. It sent chills down my spine. It's like, I can't even listen to Rocket Man anymore. He used to sing it all the time when I was a kid. All the time. He used to walk up to my ears and just sing and go, Rocket Man. And I always found creepy because my interpretation for that song had distinctly sexual vibes. So Tiny Little Man singing it to me, that's weird. That's really weird. Night 15, October 2nd, 2006. I don't think these 2 kids are going to make it out of this alive. Katie wakes up. Cleavage time. Because why not? She looks confused. She looks inside. She feels like she can hear the chant of the little people. And she's compelled to go to it. So she rises out of bed. Does he put on her slippers? Micah's unaware. And she's sleepwalking. She sees the camera. She sees the window. She sees Micah. She's like, Micah, I'm gonna go for the little people, Micah. But then she just stares at him as if ordered to. I think she might be possessed. But how'd they possess her? Using that mind control. Oh man, that mind control from Tinetopia. And wait, it's a Tinetopia. Anyway, it's 3:30 a.m. Katie's like starting to snap out of her daydream. So I think I should go to sleep. Oh no, she's walking to the door. She's walking to the door because she's done her time. She walks out into the darkness and walks downstairs. Oh man, I wonder how many tiny people are downstairs having their little cult parties. And by tiny people, I mean 4'5", 4'6", Like Danny Vito size, It's like, fuck it, why not just say Ghost Danny Vito at this point? Or Demon or Tiny Man or whatever the fuck it is. Anyway, they have 2 bedrooms. Mike is going to look, 3 bedrooms. Why the fuck they're 3 bedrooms? Surely they'd just invite Ghost in. It'd be like, Ghost, you can have one of these bedrooms. That's cool. The more bedrooms you have, the more chance you'll get squatters. It's just the rules, surely. Anyways, Mike is going downstairs. He's recording the living room. And should at this point, I wouldn't say this is a like competently made movie. It's fine, it's decent, it's interesting visually. But what I would say is now I don't see how this was groundbreaking anyway. And when Micah sees the back doors open, but somehow he didn't feel back doors open. He just saw it. And he goes outside. So like, Katie, where are you, Callie? And he finds that she's swinging on the swing. Which, that ties back to Chandler from earlier. And she's like, I'm good, Micah. I'm just chilling. But she's fast asleep. And she's like, I don't like the light. And he's like, you went outside. She's like, yeah. He's like, why'd you go outside? She's like, I just want to chill out. He's like, come to bed. She's like, I won't go back to bed. I'm with Tiny Little Man. So he touched her head and she's like, Katie, this is serious. You need to come in. She's like, no, I'm good. We're having a chat. We're chilling out. She's like, Katie, get away from Tiny Little Invisible Man. She's like, Micah, he's going to fuck you up. Micah's like, okay, Katie, I get it. Okay, Katie. But you need to come inside. Katie's like, I don't want to go inside. No, he's my friend. Look how tiny he is. Look at the little space he's got that he can sit with me with. Micah goes inside and he's like, oh, for fuck's sake, this stupid shit. If it wasn't in the script, fuck it. I'll grab blanket. But he hears noise upstairs and a little tiny laugh. And Micah's like, how the fuck? You're outside with her. How are you upstairs? And then silence. And Micah's like, sorry, no, come on. How? Is there two of you? Or is it the same person? Can you like clone yourself or split off or something? And the TV's on, but static. As if say movie's over, people. And when Micah's like, you little shit, why'd you put my TV on static? What sort of messed up porn you try and watch? But he bursts in the room, doesn't see anyone. So he's sort of like, at this point he's thinking, I really should remember what invisibility is. No? Oh shit, Katie's there. Oh, that gave me a jump actually. She's like, Micah, I won't go to sleep, you arsehole. Turn the TV off. And she's sort of like, you were just outside on the swing. She's like, no, I wasn't. She's like, you were. She's like, no, I'm good. I just went to the bathroom for a sec. So like, Micah, you batshit insane. Let me go to sleep. Shut up. Micah's sort of like, look, Katie, there's some weird shit going on now. I think there might be two invisible people. I ain't signing up for two of them. I think we need to call Father Red Herring back. She's like, we're not calling him back. So like, well, what about Father McBadass? She's like, I don't want to see Father McBadass. And that's a good point for the halfway point of this little recap. So a halfway segment will be following up in a second, and I will see you very shortly for the... And now it's time for Halftime Hannibal. Here we go. New take on brand new feature, new take. In which case, I guess I will go to the TV Tropes page and read out their summary of the episode and make jokes about how ridiculous it is. Because why would I actually watch Hannibal, So we're up to episode 5, I think, Coke Wheels. So, bare feet on empty road. Actually, at this point, I should mention, I'm reading a recap Hannibal SO1E05 off TV Tropes, so I'm going to give them credit. Go to TV Tropes, their recap's amazing. Bare feet on an empty road as Weed Graham sleepwalks into the night. Behind him, pacing him, is the Raven Stag bumping his right arm. And obviously, you remember that Raven Stag is Hannibal Lecter. Graham raises that arm as blinding light pierces the fog of sleep. A police cruiser, lights flashing. Cops are cautious but not hostile, and the thing that nudged his arms turns out to be Winston, the dog he rescued in the first episode. It's a callback. The officers drive him home. Full stop. The next daylight, Graham arrives at Lecter '(S) place to confess his sleepwalking, full stop. Lecter chalks up the stress, specifically difficulty with aggressive tendencies, full stop. He places the onus on Crawford, who forced Graham into the field, full stop. You remember that Crawford he acted along Fishbone, claimed to be a police officer. Graham refutes Lecter '(S) description of his relationship with Crawford as a quotation mark, a devil '(S) bargain, quotation mark. But Lecter returns dash whatever it's called quotation mark, when it comes to getting what he wants, comma, he, apostrophe S, certainly no saint, full stop, quotation marks. This our seek to the monster of the week, comma, currently engaged in the terrifying business of scooping ice out of a motel icebox, full stop. Glances up as the family walk by, comma, and again a younger couple, full stop, to his eyes, comma, their faces, comma, their hands, comma, all their flesh, comma, is wreathed in flame, full stop. What on earth? After the that's only title sequence? After the title sequence, comma, we find behavioural analysis in Trenton, comma, NJ, comma, converging on Moto, full stop. A murderer, comma, registered as John Smith, comma, escaped couple, comma, registered as Mr. Dot and Mrs. Dot Anderson. Dot. Crawford, quotation mark, Crawford, apostrophe S, verse 4 was the Chesapeake Ripper, comma, but there are no trophies taken, full stop. Indeed, comma, the victims still have all their organs, dot, though not where they left them. Within, comma, the man and woman kneel before his bed, comma, hands clasped in prayer, full stop. Comma, even. The skin stripped from their backs and their lungs pulled out, comma, stretched with fishing hooks and line to make wings. Oh, the vapours, this episode. Price, who's Price? Oh, one of the autopsy morons. Bryce mentions that Vikings used to do this to Christians, comma, while cats discovers vomit on nightstand, full stop. Graham asked for plastic sheets, they made lay his head down sleep, where murderer did. In more civilized climes, comma, Dr. Lecter hosts the Crawfords for dinner. Dash, both of them this time, full stop. Lecter inquires as to Bella apostrophe S full name, and is surprised to learn that it's Phyllis. Quotation marks. We're both stationed in Italy, comma, quotation mark. Crawford / Fishburne explains, full stop. Quotation mark. I was Army, she is NATO staff. All of the attack, I was Army, comma, she is NATO staff, full stop. Of the Italian man kept calling her, comma, Bear, quotation mark, Bella, Bella, full stop, quotation mark end. Lecter, comma, refilling Bella's apostrophe S wine, comments on the perfume and his own keen sense of smell. Quotation mark, I was aware one of my teachers had stomach cancer even before he was, full stop, quotation mark. That's not something you boast about. Back at the lab, comma, Price, comma, Katz and Zona, I guess Zona's one of the other top guys, get to work on the angels, comma, noting a Judeo-Christian imagery. Jesus associated with fishermen, comma, full stop. Katz goes to the obvious conclusion of a God complex, comma, but Graham's of the opinion that these angels were not praying to the murderer, they were praying for him, italics on 4. Full stop. And analysis of his vomit reveals why chemotherapy and radiation, full stop. He has a brain tumour, comma, and the angels are there guard him while he sleeps, full stop. Okay. After the commercial break, comma, we find Dr. Lecter opening his door to Dr. Bella Crawford, question mark. She admits that she, apostrophe S, been seeing, quotation marks, him, end quotation marks, at least once a week for a while now, full stop. She admits she has the indignity to look forward to. She hasn't, full stop. She hasn't told Jack because she's protecting him. She, apostrophe S, protecting him, comma, but admits that she resents the fact that she can't tell him. Comma, that he has, quotation marks, too much to worry about quotation marks, too much to worry about me, full stop, quotation marks. Again, then the TV tropes, they throw in a bit about this conversation taking a couple of different ways of doing it, and probably don't give a shit. Anyway, he apostrophe S also, comma, in next scene, comma, talking Graham about the angel maker. Takes full stop, quotation marks. How do you profile someone who has an anomaly in their head, comma, changing the way they think, question mark, quotation marks end. Graham wonders, comma, half to himself, full stop. Naturally, conversation turns brackets as it is wont to do, end brackets, to Graham apostrophe S, own state of mind, comma, his feelings of abandonment. Graham denies them. Oh shit, after abandonment, there's a full stop. Graham denies them, comma, but Lecter points out that non-abandonment people, DON''T, find themselves sleepwalking without support structure, full stop. Taste marks. Jack promised he would protect your headspace, comma, yet he leaves you to your own mental devices, full stop, end quotation marks. Another person being abandoned is Crawford, Fishburne, comma, who deliberately stays up late to ambush Bella as she comes to bed, full stop. Holy shit, domestic violence. There's not actually domestic violence, because carefully he broaches topic of her recent distance, comma, and Bella allows him to ask anything he wants, full stop. Ultimately, comma, though, comma, he doesn't, dot, dot. He tells her he loves her, comma, believes in her ability to sort out whether she needs to, comma, and leaves it at that, full stop. In Cleveland, comma, OH, comma, the Angel Maker wandered down an alleyway, comma, passing a guy in a jacket labeled, quotation mark, security, end quotation mark, full stop. To the Angel Maker, apostrophe S, eyes, comma, this man is two is on fire, full stop. After a commercial break, comma, we see Graham looking up at the former security guard, comma, arrayed with Blade Eagle, and this time suspended some 40 feet up by construction scaffolding, full stop. First question of where exactly the Angel Maker is sleeping, comma, to need a guardian in this exact spot. IT, apostrophe S, certainly not here. He's long gone, comma, as evidenced by the fact that part of him's left behind, specifically, comma, his testicles. Okay, full stop. Graham interprets this as an acceptance of his fate, comma, as he's preparing to become an angel, brackets who, comma, according to gospel canon, comma, that genitalia. Graham also, full stop. Graham also points out they didn't, D-I-D-N-T-N apostrophe T, have wings, comma, though this clearly isn't stopping our guy, end brackets, full stop. That's a really good point. Crawford / Fishburne wants to know how, comma, he's apostrophe shit, he's choosing them, comma, and to this Graham has no answer. Fishburne pushes him until Graham pushes back, comma, which is not lost on anyone. Even if they do get the fuck out of there so that Fishburne can chew Will out in private, full stop. Back at lab, comma, Beverly is trying to make some overtures to Graham, and who the fuck's Beverly? Oh, Cats. And inquire into the state of mind when Price bustles up with most wanted dossiers, full stop. First two victims are actually Roger and Marilyn Brenner, quotation mark. He likes to rape and murder, comma, she likes to watch, full stop, quotation mark. I don't like to watch handball at this point, I just want to say. And the murdered, quotation mark, security guard, end quotation marks, was actually a convicted felon, full stop. This, comma, if anything, comma, complicates the question of how Mr. Angel Maker chooses his victims, comma, since vigilantes with brain tumours are fairly rare, full stop. Quotation mark, they don't lay down and sleep under their crimes, comma, quotation mark, Graham adds, full stop. He cites this moot point in the end, comma, though, comma, since James Maker would kill anyone he, italics, thinks, end italics, is bad guy, comma, whether or not they actually are, full stop. Fucking is, bad as watching the episode. Bella and Lecter have another session, comma, in which Bella admits that Fishburne knows something's wrong, full stop, but she claims, comma, quotation mark, I'm not mad, Lawrence, and there's no, full stop, and THERE, apostrophe S, no point of being mad at cancer of being cancer, full stop, and quotation marks, Bella is wretched, comma, miserable at her fate and its inevitability, comma, and Lecter takes a moment to ask, comma, kindly but firmly, comma, this is time to be pulled away from her husband and his delusions of being a cop. Will can't sleep, full stop, and when he can, comma, he wakes up finding himself having almost sleepwalked off the roof of his house, full stop. What moron. Lecter equates this situation to the Angel Maker, apostrophe S. He is chasing some sort of perfect peace, comma, whereas Graham accepted its non-dash existence and now has the bad dream show for it, comma. Full stop, shit. Full stop, not comma. He also suggests it might be time for a screw this, comma, I'm out of here, exclamation point, should end sentence, but doesn't, from Graham, full stop. Quotation marks, the Angel Maker would be destroyed by WHAT apostrophe S, what's happening inside his head, UDON apostrophe T have to be, full stop, end quotation marks. Then he smears Graham. Okay. Full stop. And while he plays it for laughs, comma, Lecter has already tried to smear disease on someone's episode alone. Full stop. Okay. Zona is a match for the Angel Maker, Elliot Budish, comma, who ran cherries at the National Cancer Database, full stop. I don't know what that means. He disappeared from his home in Roanoke, comma, VA, 4 months ago, comma, a month after his diagnosis, full stop. His wife, comma, Emma, comma, admits having left him, comma, though not without reason, question mark. Took a leave from work to be with him, dot, 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 but what he wanted was be alone. full stop. He just kept pulling away and pulling away, full stop. He made clear he DIDN''T want me there, full stop, quotation mark end. As she speaks, comma, we rack in on Fishburne's face as the eureka moment kindles on it. Not Fishburne is Kindle? Strange. He pulls it together enough to finish the interview, comma, which yields to one important bit of information. Budish suffered a near-death experience as a boy, full stop. She points behavioural analysis to barn where it happened, full stop. Right, okay. Within, comma, the angel maker's passed on, full stop. What? He managed to string himself up, comma, becoming his own last victim, dash, quotation mark. It was his choice to die, comma, end quotation marks. Graham explains, comma, quotation mark starts. As much as he can make it, full stop, end quotation marks. Then, comma, in private still of his barn, comma, he tries to make his own choice, comma, protesting Fishburne is getting harder, IT''S getting harder and harder to function. Full stop. Hang on a second. How did that guy hang himself? Because I've actually watched this episode and that doesn't make any fucking sense. Fishburne says he, WON''T, won't stop him from walking where THAT''S, that's what he needs, comma, but asks if Graham can really stand to do so with murdering going on, full stop. Okay. The choice would probably be more obvious if the angel maker DIDN''T immediately stagger up to Graham, comma, offering him a chance to transform into something better. Wait, what? Sorry. Hang on a second. Okay, I'll go think about this. Of course, comma, the angel maker only offers this to criminals, comma, so far as everyone knows, comma, so this scarcely bodes way for dot. Oh, apparently Steve's strung up. That doesn't answer the question of how the fuck he strung himself up in the first place. That doesn't make any goddamn sense. It does make any sense watching it. It does make any sense now, but fine. You know, Brian Fuller likes the fancy I get. Finally, comma, we return to letter''S office, comma, where Doctor opens the door to show Bella out, only find Lawrence Fishburne waiting without. Wait, what? Waiting without. That doesn't make any sense. Comma, begging for a word with his wife, full stop. It DOESN''T take long for Bella to figure out that he knows, full stop. IT''S lung cancer, comma, stage 4 due to errant liver cells. Quotation mark. You smoke, question mark, end apostrophes, quotation mark, the irony, full stop, end quotation marks. Bella announces that she does not want chemo, comma, and Lawrence Fishburne returns with promise and he's going to stand by her, comma, no matter what. Both of them are fighting tears by the end of it. Full stop. But Lawrence isn't the only one showing his colours. Will visits his office and offers to stand by him as well, full stop. Quotation mark. But sit here until you're ready to talk. Sorry. I'm going to sit here until YOU''RE ready to talk. Full stop. You DON''T have to say a word until your YOU''RE ready, comma, but ... I''M not going anywhere until you do, full stop, end quotation marks, end episode. I mean, watch it live, that's actually a nice ending, but Jesus Christ, what a drag. And that's halftime handball, and now back to Paranormal Activity, the recap of the first movie. And now back for part 2, and Katie's getting out of bed, and we're seeing it's a flashback, but played on computer, so technically it's a continuation. Oh wow, that's very it's like a kind of Inception-y sort of thing. I'm just trying to make my own fun, guys. Go with me. Katie's watching, so like that didn't happen. Mike's like, yes it did. She's like, no it didn't. So Katie, we literally just shot that scene. She's like, Micah, shut the fuck up. This isn't a movie, Micah. You gotta stop. Like, Micah, stop breaking character. Mike's like, I don't understand. She's like, can we just act like this is actually happening? So like, fine. She might have some breath. You're not coming back for the sequel. Mike's like, what? He's like, nothing. So like, what? He's like, nothing. So no, what do you say? She's all like, look, can we just call cut? they cut, and then there's a time cut, and they're having an argument again. Kate's like, "Look, I didn't go sleepwalking." Mike's like, "You did. It's on camera. It's on footage. You know." And by camera and footage, I mean, Mike, I recorded this. And then having chat this morning in the kitchen, and there's some green tea in a glass. And Mike is like, "Look, we need to talk about this." Kate's like, "No." So like, "Katie, how many tiny little people were in your childhood?" Katie's like, "There's just one." Mike is like, "No, there's one by you on the swing. That's what you told me yesterday. And someone was fucking about my TV upstairs. That's two." Katie, do we have tiny wee little people problem? Like, Katie sort of like hugs him, and he goes, "I like this. You're very soft. This is very nice." Katie, do we have tiny little people problem? Katie's sort of like, "We don't have problems. So we just have one singular." She's like, "Yes, one singular, maybe plural." She's like, "What? I can't deal with plural, Katie. How many tiny little people do we have?" She's like, "Micah, let's go upstairs, make sex tape." She's like, "Yes." Next day, Mike is out and he's got a Ouija board. Oh my God, no. Not the Ouija board. I fucking hate Ouija boards more than anything. Especially, I mean, at least Mike is doing it properly by playing it with one person. Because you play it with other people, they're going to move the fucking Ouija board. At least Mike is going to, who's a skeptic, he's going to go, "Oh, okay. No. If it moves, it's really going to move." And when Mike is sort of like, "Look, Kate, you should call Bonnie up." Kate's like, "Don't go there, Micah." And Mike is sort of like, "Katie, look, the origin of Ouija board, there's this family in the 70s. Their daughter loved The Exorcist a lot, and some weird shit happened. And that's how Ouija board was born." Kate is losing her fucking shit at this point. It's like, "Micah, do not contact demonic entities and ask them how many little people are in our house. Don't do it, Micah." Mike's sort of like, "Katie, I need to know." Katie's sort of like, "Micah, how is this possibly going to end well for either of us?" It's like, "This is a stupid idea. The fly already said it's going to murder you. You fucking idiot." Mike's sort of like, "Katie, I need to know." She's like, "I'm going out." Mike's sort of like, "Katie, for fuck's sake, I have to talk to demons to find out about tiny little people." Kate's sort of like, "Micah, these little people, they're irritating and they're mischievous. That's all. You summoning a demon is not a good idea." But they leave together and they're static shot for the Ouija board. And it continues and continues and continues and continues and... can something a plant moves. Oh no, tiny little people. Oh, they're moving plants. Another plant moves. And I guess the Ouija board moves and it spells out something. Oh, what's it spell out? Probably, I don't know, the heathen language or whatever from Tiny Topia. Oh, it's set on fire. Oh shit. Well, clearly that's proof of demonic interference. You know? Or maybe the little people try to contact the demon Azazel or Ablon or something, and demons are like, "Fuck off. Oh, flames have gone." But they were sharp on camera. So why? So, okay, in context of that scene, I have to assume that tiny little people were trying to contact demons, but they couldn't, because the demon, or they did, but demons set board on fire as if to say, "We're coming to get you." And now Mike's like, "Kate, look what he did to my board. They fucked up my Ouija board." And Kate's like, "Micah, don't you find it weird that flames didn't spread from the board to the wooden table beneath?" Mike's like, "My board! They messed up my board. They fucked up my board. And they put a pentagram in the middle of my board. What's going on?" Kate's like, "Micah, I told you not to push tiny little people. And not to put them in contact with the demons." And Mike's saying, "Aha, Katie, aha, plural. You're admitting it's tiny little people in the house." And Katie's like, "I am. And look what they've done to your Ouija board. They're going to fuck us up. You've doomed us, Micah." And Mike's like, "Katie, you're clearly not telling me a lot about this. It explains to me what happened in your childhood, specifically the mid-1980s. Was there a video camera involved?" Katie's sort of like, "Micah, I'm leaving." Mike is sort of like, "Katie, please talk to me." Kate's sort of like, "You have fucked us up. You fucked everything up, Micah. You get out, you fucking fuck." He's like, I just want to know backstory. Okay, so like, look, it's not important. Mike's sort of like, do you even know your backstory? Kate's sort of like, get out of my fucking house, Micah. Mike's sort of like, fine. And then in kitchen later, he's recording Katie as she's storming round. Still no pictures on the fridge of their loved ones. And she's like, Micah, I told you to leave. You won't leave? Fine. Technically, I should call police, but I'm not going to. But I just want you to back the fuck off. Mike's sort of like, Katie, I need your backstory. I need it now. Katie's sort of like, Micah, no. Fine, I'll tell you off camera. And then it's 1:25 a.m. and neither of them's gone to sleep and bed's all ruffled. And Micah's sort of like, this doesn't make any sense. Tiny little people who turn into flies, that's weird. Demons, flames, it's getting out of hand. It's sort of like, we should call Father McBadass. And Katie's sort of like, I'm not calling Father McBadass. Like, why? She's like, because I met him before. And Mike's sort of like, Katie, your life is very strange. And I would not start dating you if I knew how weird this shit was. I'm really upset. Katie's sort of like, look, you Eli Roth looking motherfucker, back the fuck off. I wish that was actually what's happening. This is just my interpretation for this movie because you have to add to it. There's nothing to this movie. There is literally nothing. This movie is just, there's a few noises and then at the end some scary shit happens. That's the entire movie. So if you're not adding all of this context, nothing's happening. You know? Oh God, what a Catterday, eh? Yes, Catterday. I'm recording this on Catterday, which is my designated term for Saturday. So anyway, they're asleep again because they sleep a lot, and we've got 30 minutes. Oh Jesus Christ! This drivel left. Oh man. Anyway, Katie wakes up at 1:41 a.m. and then goes back to sleep. That was riveting. Oh shit, something's touched her leg. Is it Tiny Little Man or is it demons? I'm losing track of how many characters are in this house. Something brushes her leg, tickles it, and she's like, and when Micah's is trying to figure out what the demons, Tiny Little People said yesterday, he's keeping journal using recording footage, rewind back of weeks before. Katie says, Micah, seriously, there are forces here you don't understand. Mike's like, I'm trying to understand, honey. I'm trying to understand. She's like, can you stop recording them? Mike is like, I can't. She's still like, I'll admit to you that there's tiny little people and there's demons, okay? Both exist. And the more you push this, the worse it's going to get. Mike's sort of like, look, honey, I'm trying to figure out what the demon said, okay? I'm trying to figure out what they wrote. She's like, look, Micah, you don't have fucking clue. I got backstory. I don't want to go into it right now, Micah. But please don't dig. He's sort of like, honey, I have to dig. They fucked up my Ouija board. She's like, honey, you bought that Ouija board 2 days ago? And you told me you bought it at a fucking flea market? Anyway, Kate is so upset that she's got Bond back. And she's sort of like, Bonnie, I'm sorry things got weird. I'm sorry we all had that freeway. I'm sorry things got awkward between us, because they do. But I need you right now. Bond's sort of like, get Micah out here. So like, yes, Micah, go away. Mike's sort of like, hey, Bonnie, how you doing? And she's like, fuck off, Micah. Anyway, then we cut, Bonnie's gone again. And Katie's sort of like, Micah, I told you, when Bonnie's here, you're not here, because that's when things get weird, okay? Back off. He's like, Katie, I need you to tell me your backstory. She's like, Micah, I'm not telling you my backstory. Micah's like, Katie, look, we're possibly going to have a third faction revealed in this. You know? That'll be bad. She ignores him, so Mike's sort of like, look, I'll tell you what, I'll put talcum powder on the floor and we'll find out how many feet this thing has. These things have. Okay, he's sort of like, look, Micah, don't. He's like, no, it's fine, Kate, it's fine. I'm going to do it. Okay, he's sort of like, Micah, you don't understand. He's like, no, it's okay. We'll find out how many feet. Katie's like, Micah, these things are not stupid. They are not going to step in that unless they want to. If they step in it, they would see it And if they step in it, it's because they want us to know how many feet they have. They are not being played with. We are not playing with them. They are playing with us. And you are inciting them to do bad things. See, when I was a kid, I ignored the 3 tiny little men. And they went away. And Mike is sort of like, Katie, they didn't. They came back when you were an adult. They came back when you're an adult. And Katie's sort of like, yes, Mike, they came back when I was an adult. But if I ignored them, they would have gone away again. But you set up cameras. Anyway, they either can't sleep or whatever. Anyway, Mike's drinking some water. And so like, Katie, just chill out. It's night 17. It's October 4th, 2006. We're all good. We're going to leave the door open. And if they make footsteps, we'll see them. Okay, so Micah, again, they'll choose to do it. That's worse. That they know we're playing a trap on them and they choose to get involved anyway. And then the time flies forward, flashing through time again. And it's 2:15. And our characters are snuggled up like bugs and they do. Nothing's happening. And is the door moving a bit? Nope. Oh, nope, Micah's leg's moving. He thinks he hears a noise. And could be tiny little men or it could be demon. Katie's like, Micah, can we just shut the door? Can we just move? And Mike's like, no, they'll follow us, Katie. So I don't think that's true, Micah. I think that's an assumption on your part. Micah picks the camera up and so like, I want to find out these fuckers. I want to put them on video and we'll put it on YouTube. And Katie explains to him that YouTube isn't quite as big in 2006 as it'll be in 2019. Oh shit, there's footsteps in the room. There's footsteps. Oh, the demon stepped on footstep. Stepped on the flour or powder or whatever. But in demonic lore, apparently, the way these footsteps are arranged, they're leading towards the bedroom, which implies that they're still in bedroom. Oh shit. I have a theory, and my theory is that Katie, when she was younger, the tiny little invisible people were harassing her. Okay? And I think they used the Ouija board to contact the demon, but unfortunately the demon murdered them and they took their place. So now a demon's after Katie. And now the demon may or may not be in the attic because the attic shaving's been moved. And Mike is sort of like, look, honey, if it's up there, we can burn it out. And Katie's sort of like, look, I don't want to burn down the house. That happened before. And Mike's sort of like, please explain to me why you're so casually mentioning that your childhood house burned down. Katie's like, Micah, don't. And Mike's sort of like, look, Katie, fine. Don't burn the house down and go up there and fight it hand to hand. And Katie's sort of like, look, you don't even know what it is. The tiny little people from my childhood did not have webbed feet. I think we're dealing with a demon. And Mike's sort of like, honey, I'm going to kick the shit out of whoever's up there. Katie's like, please, you don't understand. Toby. She's like, Toby? Who the fuck is Toby? And Katie's sort of like, honey, don't. It's like, how many people and demons and extraterrestrial and paranormal creatures were there in your fucking childhood? Look at me, I'm recording the attic. I can't see shit. Oh, wait, he thinks he sees a cat. He doesn't. He's sort of like, oh my God, Katie, I hate you so much. There is literally fluff everywhere. Oh, there may be a photo, Katie. Katie, there's something here, but I can't reach it, and I don't want to reach it. It's like, Katie, I'm coming down. Katie? Firstly, your cleavage. Katie's like, that's really inappropriate. So then he's like, Katie, look. Please, Katie, please. Can you stop lying to me? Anyway, Mike is in the attic now. He's trying to find stuff. And he climbs down, he's giving her a camera, and so like, hey, I had to find it. She's like, well, he's like, I found a picture of you as a kid. Okay, he's like, what? She's like, she's like, no, those burned in fire. Mike's like, what fire? She's like, no, that picture can't exist. She's like, Katie, what the fuck is going on? She's like, Micah, we need to call my mother. Micah's like, I don't think that's a good idea. She's like, why? It's like, she's dead, isn't she? Kate's like, oh yeah. No, wait, she's not. She's not dead to Katie. Mike's like, I thought she was. Kate's like, no, she isn't. I was like, I've sworn you told me once that she fell down the stairs and broke her neck. And Kate's like, no. See, that's not entirely accurate, Micah. It's not entirely accurate. Kate's like, Mike's like, but I've never met her. Katie's like, no, she's still alive. She's in Florida. And Mike's like, Katie, your backstory doesn't make any sense. How can a picture burning a fire but being our attic? And Katie's like, I don't know. Like, Katie, exactly what did tiny people say to you when you were a kid? And Katie freaks out and starts crying and goes, I don't want to talk about it. Mike's like, we probably should. But then scene cuts and they're at Micah's computer bay next day. And they're still discussing shit. And Katie's like, Micah, I don't think we should get engaged. Mike's like, I didn't ask you if we should get engaged. What are you talking about? She's like, you did. You just did. Mike's like, Katie. And he puts his hand on his arms. I don't want to get engaged to you because I think you're a bit fucked up. And now they're watching Micah's watching footage of them. And he's sort of like, Katie, why didn't we just make sex tape? And Katie's like, Michael, we did. And they see footsteps in the room. Mike's sort of like, look what happened. The demon was in the room with us. And Katie's like, seriously, don't bait Toby. And he's sort of like, how? Why is it called Toby, Kate? Why is it called Toby? Katie freezes up again. And Mike at this point looks just completely and utterly broken. Clearly not in a very good mood. And he's like, Katie, I don't think I want to come back for the sequel. It's like, I don't think I want to either. And then it cuts and they're sat at the table and Katie's writing her journal. Micah accuses her of sabotage and collusion. It's like, fuck you, Micah. Fuck you. You are the one who's been baiting this demon. It's like, yes, but not masturbating the demon. Tell me, Katie, how close were you and the demon at college? It's like, my fucking God, Micah, shut the fuck up. Now she's saying, right, let's call Fatima Badass. And she's like, oh my God, Mark, oh my God. Oh. They're just ranting and ranting. Oh, she's crying. These second half movies are fucking torture. 25 minutes left. Fucking night 18. Feels like month 18. They're in Katie and Micah's room, and there may or may not be a ghost bat. No, this movie's not got long left. Run out of inventive things to say. Although I've enjoyed it. Micah hears noise, and so I heard noise. Kate's like, just forget it. Mike's sort of like, no, I heard a noise. Like, no, and the lights go off downstairs, and Micah's sort of like, oh shit, door shuts, slam shut, and Micah's sort of like, what? Oh shit. He grabs the camera and sort of like, Katie, there may be demon or demons in the room with us. Oh, and he's pushed back by something. There's something at the door growling at him. He's like, Katie, it's a demon dog. Katie's like, no. It's like, Katie, I think there's a fucking dog behind the door or in front of the door. There's a dog somewhere growling. And Katie's like, that might be old Rover. And Mike's sort of like, Katie, how many fucking, what the fuck? Can you spell out how many fucking forces are there? Mike opens the door. It's like, get away, you stupid dog. Dog's like, row. It's like, will you fuck off, Rover? Rhoda's like, meow. And it's all like, Katie, was that a cat? She's like, no. It's like, Katie, do the tiny little people and demons. Do tiny little people have a cat? And do demons have a dog? She's like, maybe. She's like, Katie, sorry, can we just... I think we need to take a break. She's like, Micah, can we discuss this in the morning when we don't have a ghost nearby? She's like, Katie, a ghost? What do you mean a ghost? So like, oh man, this movie is just baffling me. Oh, Katie freaks out because she heard something smash. And she's freaking out. Mike's freaking out. And Mike is like, Katie, look, we're literally outnumbered at this point. We need to leave. It's like, where would we go? It's like, we really need to just call Father McBadass. And so like, yes. Mike is okay. We'll call him. But first we need to go to sleep. And Mike is like, Katie, we're not going to sleep. We're going downstairs. We're going to fight these fuckers head on. So, Micah, I'm pretty sure they're fighting each other. I'm pretty sure the tiny little people in Demon, that's the noises we're hearing. I think they're fighting each other, and I think they're fighting over who gets me. And Kate and Micah's like, Katie, it's a lot of baggage. So, Micah, look, I'm not saying we can't break up. I'm just saying, not right this very second, because they realise that you've hurt me, they might turn on you. So I'm saying. Ugh. Christ. Seriously, like, it's one of the things I love about Bad Ben movies is how many fucking empties live in the house. Which I'm going to cover them at some point anyway. I know the lovely director seems to ignore most people on Twitter for reasons. And they are very, very poor movies in lots of ways, but they're quite entertaining. Katie's on couch freaking out. Mike is like, Katie, okay, so need to break up. She's like, I can't break up with you. Mike's like, why? She's like, I told you, they'll murder you. They'll think you're hurting me. So like, Katie, you're batshit insane and you have a fever. And Katie's like, I don't have a fever. I don't have anything. And Mike's like, can I call a doctor? She's like, no. It's like, Katie, I won't call a doctor. It's like, I just want to snuggle with you. It's like, you said that we should break up, but we shouldn't break up a few minutes ago. Later on, they're eating Chinese food. Mike is like, Katie, do you remember when we made that set stage? It's like, Micah, that was 18 nights ago. It's like, I know. And you hear smash upstairs, and Katie's still like, Micah, why do we talk about sex tape? Micah's like, I'm sick of these goddamn demons in this goddamn house. It's like, he screams at the top of his voice, will you all kindly fuck off? And here's nothing. It's all like, I said fuck off. If you don't leave, I'm going to burn down the house. I'm going to murder you all. And they hear the pictures cracked of Katie and Micah. It's all like, these fucking demons, Katie. I swear to God, these little people, these demons, and their animals. I want no part of it. And I swear to God, I'm going to burn this fucking house down. And Katie's all like, Micah, they won't let you. And then she says, Micah, it's behind me. She's like, what? It's like, Toby is behind me. It's like, what? He grabs her hair and she runs. And Micah's still like, Toby, you motherfucker. I swear to God, I'm going to burn this house down. Kate's like, Micah, don't. Mike's like, I'm going to fuck him up, Katie. And Kate's like, Micah, don't. And she's like, why? And she's like, why? Because he won't let you burn the house down. It's like, what? He's like, what do you mean? She's like, Micah, he's invulnerable to fire. He's a demon. Micah's like, Katie, could you mention that 10 minutes ago when I first came up with that plan? Like, no, you came up with 2 days ago. I'm making screen time, Katie. God damn it. At this point, I imagine the actor playing Micah walked off set and went to Oren and said, dude, how is this how is there conflict in this movie if there is no way for us to win? It's two main forces. And when they ring the door, and oh shit, Father Red Herring's back. He's sort of like, oh hi, Katie. Oh hi. He's sort of like, oh wow, this place is fucked up. Guys, I can't do anything. There's two main forces in this house. And Katie's like, what? He's like, look, honey, you're fucked. You are proper fucked. Mike is like, what the fuck? You're a priest. He's like, look, I did The Exorcist in the 70s with that little kid who loved The Exorcist, and I did the Ouija board thing. Honey, I can't be here. I'm making things worse. Mike's like, what the fuck are you talking about? He's like, look, you two don't get it. Okay? There is this house, literally, there is shit on shit in this house. Like, no, we get it. There's tiny little people, and there's demons, and there's pets. And priests are like, honey, look, this house, there is a fucking werewolf inside your cupboard right now. And you can't see it because you don't want to see it. But it's right there and it's looking at me and growling. Honey, you two need to run as far as you can. Just leave. And Kate's like, no. And Mike is like, what? It's like, we're not leaving. Mike's sort of like, we'll have a chat tomorrow. It's like, okay, we'll talk about it in the morning. And they're sleeping in bed, and Katie's sort of like, Micah, so much haven't told you. It's like, I know there's so much you haven't told me. There's so much you haven't told me about this house, Katie. How many things live in this house? And anyway, it's night 19. And I don't know why they're still there. I really don't. You know, like, there's no reason they're still in the house. So weird. Oh shit, something's in bed with Katie. And they rough up the covers and they're, oh. See, I don't joke about stuff like this because the implication there is pretty clear and it's not very funny. I'm going to say possession and leave it at that because I don't find anything funny about that. Anyway, Katie is moved away from Micah and she's lying face down and the light turns on in the hallway and very very considerate goes to turn the light on. Anyway, I think Katie's been like possessed or marked, and now I think this bit coming up is the one part of the movie I actually found genuinely scary, and I still do to a degree because it's real. If it's part I'm thinking of, it's just so fucking ages to get there. No, it's not. Does that come later? I think that might come later. Was that in sequel? Anyway, Katie feels like something's touched her or something's right there. And she's like, Mike's like, what is it, Katie? She's like, I don't know. She's like, is it werewolf? She's like, no. She's like, is it Toby, the demon? She's like, I don't know. Is it tiny little man? She's like, I don't know. She's like, Katie, is it dog? Is it cat? She's like, I don't know. She's like, Katie, really, we need to actually have a proper grown-up chat about how much shit is in this house. Because I'm fucking terrified now. So, radio silence, Facebook chat ensues. Next morning, Kate's got that glazed look in her eye, and she's actually wearing proper clothes again. Well, I say proper clothes, she's showing less skin. And actually looks comfortable, which is nice, because I always feel like in movies, there's something lovely about when the actors actually look comfortable in what they're wearing, rather than we're going forced into these impossibly skinny, slight, sort of negligee bullshit. It's like, no, I mean, when people go to bed, they won't be fucking comfortable, you know? They won't be comfortable, surely. Like, why? Because I never understand that attitude of like, it's the same thing with effing life. Like, the things we find comfortable are not usually things that are aesthetically pleasing, I suppose you'd say. Anyway, they're watching reading a website about someone who was attacked and hunted by a ghost. Okay, so like, look, dude, that doesn't describe our situation because there's multiple forces in the house. And Mike's just like, just fucking read it. She's reading it and she's sort of like, wait, I knew her. Mike's sort of like, what? She's like, I knew her. We're friends. And Mike is like, what? And she's like, look at her face. She's been possessed. And Mike is like, how did you know her? And Kate's like, we were part of a group when we were kids. Me, her, my sister. Mike's like, you have a sister? Kate's like, yeah. She's like, you never told me you had a sister. Kate's like, I did, surely. And Katie's like, I did. Mike's like, you didn't. She's like, I did. It's like, you didn't. So having this riveting debate back and forth about some shit that's just turned up that has nothing to do with the fucking movie. I had to make up that connection with Diane Mercer and Kate. But literally, what they're reading is nothing to do with the movie. It's too late to being movie. And I'm going to turn my serious voice on. It's too late being movie. And at this point, it's just confusing more than anything. Because this is nothing that's ever referenced again in franchise. And I feel, for one, I'm really pissed off that they decided to add that element at what time's the movie? 1 hour 15 into 1 hour 27 movie, they add that shit. And it's really annoying because it's blatantly misleading. And, okay, Father Red Herring, I get that. I get all that shit. You should have had this shit in movie half an hour ago at the latest. Having it now, just really irritating. Like, jokes aside, that's really shit writing and directing and editing and structuring. Anyway, Kate's on the couch reading a book for school, I guess. And she's like, Micah, look, can we just get on with the fucking movie? Can we just end this shit? Because it's starting to get convoluted now. And Mike's like, you told me not to act like this was movie. Kate's like, look, I'm pissed off now. I'm putting up this shit. And it doesn't make any sense. And Mike is like, look, you were one who said, don't break characters. Like, it's fucking rubbish. It's shit, Micah. It's a god-awful movie. You tell Orin I'm pissed off with it. Later on, Katie's on the floor crying. Micah asks what's wrong. And she keeps crying. Mike's like, what's wrong? She keeps crying. And I was like, are you improvising? She's like, I'm improvising. Just go over it. It's okay. Like, Katie, what's wrong? So like, it attacked me. She's like, what did? She's like, the werewolf. Like, the fucking werewolf? It's like, the werewolf attacked me, Micah. Mike's like, why? She's like, I walked past the cupboard, yeah? Walked past the cupboard, yeah? What happened? Well, it swung at me. It swung you. It took a fucking swing at me. Did it hit you? I ducked. It got my hair. It got your hair. It got my hair, Micah. So she's on her knees crying. And then we cut to 4:31 a.m. And a shadow moves. Oh shit, terrifying bit where Katie's pulled out of bed by something and she tries getting away from me and it pulls her outside. I actually unironically think that bit's amazing because the door shuts, Mike can't get out but then can, and he's running and catch Katie and stop her being pulled downstairs by whatever this thing is. See, that's actually really terrifying. Like, I'm not making jokes about that. That's a really good fucking sequence. Which is annoying that happens an hour 17 into an hour 27 fucking movie. Why is it taking so long to happen? I'm sorry, I know that sounds really angry. I shouldn't get angry and all that, obvious reasons. But it's really annoying because when you have shit like that, it's proof that people making a movie can make a genuinely scary movie full of tense moments. But they choose not to. And instead they give us a bunch of shit. And this is actually one of the reasons I take so long writing scripts, because I want the scripts to be as good and sharp and succinct as possible. This feels like, not even first draft, this feels like Oren, whatever his name, wrote 10 pages of a treatment and then just made movie for the actors who went and face the rest. And there's a few little scary moments fitted between, but they're few and far between. And when next morning, I mean, it's clearly going for the character focus, but character stuff isn't good enough. And when Katie is lying downstairs on bed with a blanket over her, and Mike is sort of like, I see your scars, and she lifts her top, and she's got scratches over her back, and Mike is sort of like, oh shit, Katie, you're going to become werewolf. She's like, we don't know that it's a werewolf and attacked me. It's like, dude, you literally have werewolf marks on your back. She's like, Micah, it may have been something else. She's like, Katie, what tried to attack you? She's like, I think I was bitten. She's like, Katie, was it a vampire? She's like, Micah, I don't know. She's like, was it a zombie? She's like, zombies would bite my brains. Was it ghoul? And Katie's like, I'm just going to go comatose for a bit. And she's grabbed the crucifix and she's holding it so tightly that blood is dripping from her hands. And Micah's like, Katie, what the fuck are you doing? And Katie's like, I just want it to feel. And Micah's like, Katie, I'm going to clean this blood off. She's like, Micah, I'm so sorry. It's like, what? He's like, you have no idea what's in this house. And Mike's like, Katie, we're going to leave. I don't understand. And she's going full on comatose, and it's like, Micah, Jesus will save us. And Mike's like, Katie, Jesus doesn't exist. Katie's like, Micah, Jesus is in the house with her. And Micah's like, Katie, if Jesus is here, why isn't he doing anything? Katie's sort of like, why do you think we're not dead already? Micah's like, Katie, I'm going to burn this fucking photograph. Katie's like, I'm going to go to sleep for a while. Jesus has this. And Mike's sort of like, fuck this house. And he tries setting fire and burn the house down, but instead it creates a small flame because Toby contains it. And Mike's like, Toby, you fucking arsehole. And he burns, oh shit. Oh, he burned the cross. Oh man. That's it. Jesus is gone. His spirit's gone to heaven. And Katie's asleep in bed and Micah walks in and Katie's like, Micah, I'm fine, I'm all good. It's fine, you sent Jesus away and we're all good now. It's like, Mike's like, I don't understand. And Katie's like, no, it's okay because Jesus is gone but he's taking demons with him. And Micah's like, Katie, that's really good. You need to get some rest. And Katie's like, no, it's okay. I don't want to leave now. I'm happy. Mike's like, you look brainwashed. And Katie's like, no, it's all good, Micah. It's all good. I'm happy. I'm content. Mike's like, so I can go work on computer business. And Katie's like, yes, Micah, yes. Computer business. You can write on computer business. And Micah's like, Katie, you know I don't write in computer business. I'm messing with you. And Katie's like, it's okay. Bye, Micah. And so I love you, Toby. And Toby's there and whispers into her ear, no baby's baby in the corner. And Micah doesn't watch that footage back for some reason. Anyway, we're night 21. Oh no, October 8th. It's where the movie started, it's where it ends. Oh, and they're asleep in bed and it's 1:27 a.m. and Micah's like having pleasant dreams and Katie sits up and Toby's near her and it's like, Kaylee, come downstairs. And she's like, okay, so we're going to hash out this problem with all the demonic, with all groups. And she knows that she's going to have to deal with all of these monstrous groups. And when she stares at Micah for a bit, she's going to let the demons and werewolves and vampires and the tiny wee little people and ghosts and pets, they're going to hash all their shit out. Anyway, Micah's blankets are pulled off. I noticed that before. And he doesn't notice. Anyway, Katie's sort of like, I'm going to go downstairs. Oh no, she's walking over. Oh shit, she's walking over to Micah. I think she's wondering whether she has to mark him. So if I'm not saying anything, it's because not much happening. Katie's creeping on her boyfriend. And she does it for a couple of hours. I guess she really wants the meeting downstairs to sort itself out first. And she's going downstairs. And it's time for our big ending. Oh, she screams for Micah, and Mike's sort of like, what the fuck? And he runs downstairs. But he's sort of like, wait a second. How many of you are there down there? What the fuck's going on? And he's attacked by something. Oh, shit. She's screaming, and Micah's screaming, and we hear the Rocket Man song in the background as the wee little people are trying to escape, and glass shatters, and fucking flames appearing everywhere. And oh, shit, things are getting real. And oh man, it's a bloodbath downstairs. But I think Toby and the demons, I'm getting the impression they might have won. And anyway, is that someone coming upstairs we hear? Is that footsteps? Footsteps? I don't fucking know. Footsteps. And footsteps. Is that someone I see? Fuck knows. Jesus Christ, this movie's dragging. Oh shit, Mike has thrown the camera and Katie's there and there's blood all over her. And Katie storms forward and oh man, I think she's possessed by, I think one of the demons, one of Toby's demons has possessed her. And she falls down and she, sniffs Micah. And she looks up at the camera. And oh man, that's not Kate anymore. She looks forward with demonic eyes and she smiles and she growls. Oh, and she steals the camera. Wow, okay, that was Paranormal Activity. Wow, that was... Oh, Micah's body was discovered by police on October 11th, 2006. And footage was found too. Kate's whereabouts remain unknown, except that's not true because, as we'll find out in the sequels, that's really not true. Yeah, well, that was definitely an experience. Yeah, try and portray that as a real event that happened was a bit bullshit, but there you go. So I would like to thank everyone for listening, and I will be back next week with Paranormal Activity Part 2. As always, catch us on our various social media platforms. At Fright Night Fright on Twitter. Just search for Friday Night Fright podcast on Facebook. We're available on all platforms now. With most of the podcast platforms, Spotify and all that shit. Spotify, I don't think podcast's been yet. iTunes, Google Podcasts, Spotify, Breaker, Castbox, Overcast, Pocket Casts, Radio Public, and Stitcher. I'm available around. So, and if you like the podcast on iTunes or if you listen to it on any platforms, give it a like and spread word. And until then, remember, life is beautiful.